So one day she walked up to him and just started rubbing herself, like throwing herself onto him and using her head and rubbing all over him and everything. That was her way of hugging and showing affection. Helen is a cow who is 19 years old, and she was born blind on a dairy farm. Being born with this special need, the farmer really spent a lot of time with her and built a bond with her and didn't want to send her to slaughter when she wasn't able to produce milk anymore, like what happens to cows used in the dairy industry. So he kept her for a few years and tried to find a home for her. And that was when we found out about Helen. So we decided to welcome Helen to Uncle Neil's home, and she's been a resident here with us for 5 months, and it's been the best 5 months of our lives. We were told that Helen lived in a stall for 19 years. She didn't have any cow friends, she didn't graze or anything like that. So when she first came to us, she was very timid and she had a lot of new things to take in. So for the first few days, we tried to get her very comfortable with her surroundings. We would talk very gently to her for her to understand that we were friends and we weren't going to hurt her.
You're so beautiful.
And we gave her her own run-in shed, which we called her room, to become acquainted with. And what we did is we tried to make her surroundings as comfortable and easy for her to navigate as possible. So we set up a camera so we could always watch her. We put a solar-powered water fountain in her water trough. That way she could always hear the trickling of the water and know where her water was. We hung up wind chimes all around her pasture, which helped her get back to her room when she wanted to rest. We installed a brush that she could rub up against around the pasture, and she really, really loved it. All of those little things just helped her navigate her new surroundings, make her feel comfortable, and also brought her a lot of joy too. There was one day where my partner was in the pasture cleaning, and I feel like this was the day that we knew that Helen was telling us that she felt safe and that she loved us and she was happy. So one day she walked up to him and just started rubbing herself, like throwing herself onto him and using her head and rubbing all over him and everything. That was her way of hugging and showing affection. In Sanctuary, Helen, she really lives every day to the fullest, and she leads with love. She has met a few cow friends, and she is always licking them and licking us. Like if you're around her, she just wants to lick you to death. She is so, so sweet, and she's always smooching people, and she just has so much love to give. She is up on her feet all day, every day, just enjoying the pasture and grazing, and she likes to sit and stand underneath the wind chimes and listen to the chimes in the wind and just enjoy the music. She thinks music is beautiful, so we play, her favorite song is the Hawaiian version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, so we play that for her all the time. Knowing Helen has really been the greatest gift, and she really enjoys her life. She's very happy.